Perry police say a California man may have thought he found a pot of gold when two seniors agreed to buy over $185,000 worth of gold. They say they were told their bank accounts were hacked, but they had a hunch they were being scammed. Fariha Abrar spoke with the police about what happened and to an expert about what others can learn from their experience.
Computer scams are very, very common.
It all started with a pop-up. That led to a Perry couple in their 70s, allegedly victimized by a scam aimed at conning them out of over $185,000.
They were fortunate enough, with a lot of hard work from Detective Wilcox, to be able to stop this before it got any further and they lost their money completely. But most of the time that is not the case.
Perry police say the couple contacted them when they had a hunch about being scammed. The alleged Microsoft pop-up said they'd been hacked and they needed to call a number to fix their software.
Once they called this number, they led them to believe that not only had their computer been hacked, but potentially their bank accounts had been hacked, and they needed to withdraw their money and transfer it to another location to purchase gold.
According to the police incident report, they thought they were being redirected to legitimate organizations, including Microsoft, their bank, and the Federal Trade Commission. They say the FTC told them they've, quote, stopped several fraudulent transactions, end quote, and they needed to buy gold to secure their money.
And a courier would pick it up and transport it to Washington, and the federal government would send them money for their new account.
Whether that be anything you're shopping for online or somebody selling you something, make sure it's also within reason. Make sure the product or service that you're paying for, make sure the amount that you're being asked for also makes sense, and be aware of the typical cost for that service or product.
The Better Business Bureau of Central Georgia says seniors are more likely to get targeted than anyone else because they trust others easily.
The number one rule you do is you take a step back and you do your own research and your own homework. Never feel rushed. Never feel pressured that you should act now. Know that you can take a step back and never trust the information that's given to you at face value.
In Perry, Fariha Abrar, 13 WMAZ News.
The AARP say older people in the U.S. lose an estimated $28 billion a year to fraud. If you think you're a victim of a scam, you can file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission at reportfraud.ftc.gov. We're taking a closer look at financial scams targeting seniors. According to the Federal Trade Commission, older adults are more likely to fall victim to these types of scams. Online shopping, tech support, and imposter scams, romance and sweepstakes scams are also on that list. Based on 2019 data, FTC says mail fraud results in the most financial loss, with a median loss of $1,800, and scam phone calls cost victims of the scam a median of about $1,500.